guys, I'm back with another video. This time I'm doing this Christmas countdown, and this is going to be for my sister. I have several of these countdown numbers done already, but I do have a few that need to be done, and so I can do a really quick flip through here. I don't know if I have any of these videos on my channel, so I'll just go ahead and do a quick flip through. They're all kind of different, and they're counting down the days till Christmas. And so I did each panel differently. And what I'm gonna in the end is I have my Christmas countdown on 2 of these ring binders, and they had ribbon and all that. I think I just had that one. I added it because it was just laying around somewhere. And so mine just kind of stands up like that. I put it next to something and it leans. So I figured I'd do the same thing with their Christmas countdowns as well. And then they're also gonna get a banner to go with it. Theirs is a lot nicer, I think, or will be, because the backs of all of my countdown pages are all left blank on the other side, and I decided to fancy them up as I went. And as you can see here, they all have a back side. I even started doing the backs a little bit, not so much as detailed as the front, but I do start doing the back sides. I don't know what number I decided to start on, that the back side like this would start being covered up, so I guess number 18. That's when I decided, oh, I'm going to do the backside too. And so I started putting little things also so that they're decorative. So I'll probably go back and do that to the rest of them. But I want to get some of these done because I should have already been finished with these, and I wanted to send them out as gifts. But as soon as I'm done with hers and I'm able to send it to her, I will go ahead and do that. I'm sure she won't mind because she says this is going to be something she's going to use year after year. Hopefully that happens. And yeah, so this was the last one I did, number 11, and so now I wanted to do number 10. If you saw my mini kit Monday kit share, you'll know that I have several pads of paper, and I also have several embellishments to choose from. So I went and looked for a double-sided paper just because the panels are looking a little bit small and I wanted some variety. This was my next panel, and I'm using 2 panels since I had decided to back them, and I didn't like having to line up papers and having to add edges to the ones that are too small because they're differentiating. I don't know why they came out different sizes, but they did. And so I decided to cut a 4.5 by 6.5 double-sided paper, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue. I have some stuff already picked out, but I am going to take this is going to be the front side of the panel, so this one will be more detailed and it'll have the countdown number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this front panel and I'm going to center it on this paper. I cut it so that you could see that there's the lyrics on the music paper, and you can tell that there's music notes on it. So that's going to be the front side, and then on the back side is this. I like that I cut it bigger than the mat itself so that you can have some sort of interest between the 2 different pattern papers. And I had already corner punched both of the mats that are going on the inside of the pattern paper with a We Are Memory Keepers small angle chop-a-dial corner chomper. That's what it's called. And then I also did the stub one. This is the small chomp, and then this one is the stub. I hope you can see the difference. So I'm going to go ahead and center this one as well. If it's not so centered, that's okay. It's homemade. The idea of it is that they'll still enjoy it regardless of little minor mistakes. I think that's kind of the quirk also of handmade. It's not going to be perfectly perfect. It's just going to be something that they can enjoy as a family, and it'll be something nice that will decorate their mantle or wherever they decide to put it. I'm not sure. So I almost put this on the back side. I'm glad I remembered that this is the side I want to use. And to not let paper go to waste, I am going to add this part right here so that both sides of the paper are showing up on the countdown page itself. I think I already messed up, but that's okay. So this little guy is supposed to be a gift tag. I got him in a set of I don't know how many a while ago, a couple of years ago maybe, at Marshall's. Long time ago. I said a long time ago, but you know, few years. So I'm gonna glue this down because I didn't glue it all the way down. And then what I had done ahead was I had already punched a glitter paper with the Martha Stewart large snowflake. I know that's not what it's called, but it's like a Norway snowflake or something like that. I can't recall. So I'm going to cut this end here. And then what I'm going to do is, since I already glued him down, I wanted to put this snowflake right here. And so I'm not going to glue all of the bits down. I am going to glue some, mainly the center. And then what I like about my countdown is that it has bits that are kind of, they look like they're embellished and they have dimensional things. Some stuff sticks up, it's layered, and so that's what I'm trying to do with my sisters. I'm going to add a couple of these other snowflakes that are die cut from, I believe these are from a rosette maker from Tim Holtz, and so I used pattern paper to cut those out. So I'm just going to add these kind of like, I'm going to add some sequins there because I already touched the paper, or not. I'm just going to cover it up with that paper, with that snowflake die. I think this is like a rosette middle, but for me it looks like a snowflake, and so that's what it's going to end up becoming. And I don't have any kind of sentiment. Oh yes, I do. Here it is. This was from a Heidi Swapp printable a while ago as well. I'm going to add it right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. That'll be fine. And what I did is I die cut them instead of punched them out, and that didn't come out all the way right because I printed up as many as I could, and so I'm going to use that to kind of give it a more rounded edge instead of it looking really wonky. This is a smoother type of way to get the edge, and it won't have such harsh cut lines. So I'm going to put the word wonder here, and then I'm going to put the number 10, and I think that's a cute little page right there. I found these Studio Calico little wood veneer numbers and letters, and I found that this can say 10, and so I'm going to glue it right onto this snowflake, and then that'll be her number for this part of the card. And that one didn't stick. Oh no, let me see. Oh, I need some tweezers. That would work. So if you want to see more of these cards, or if you enjoy these card fronts, go ahead and let me know. Hopefully I'll finish her little advent calendar soon, and hopefully I'll be able to send it to her. I'm going to move this over a bit because it doesn't look centered. And I'm going to add tons of more glue. Oh gosh. Arts and crafts are scary, y'all. Why is it that we put so much? We want things to look nice, of course, but there's no need to stress ourselves out with perfection. Our friends and family are really not going to point mistakes out. They're just going to enjoy the gift and know that you spent some time on it thinking about the family member in particular and that they are loved. And so hopefully I remember that as I'm making this, and that it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm trying to put some tools away. Here's the Martha Stewart punch. I don't know if you can still find this, but it's a lovely punch. This took a lot of strength. I felt like I was almost going to break my punch, so I don't recommend that you use glitter paper for your punch. Instead, maybe try to add glue to your punched out piece, and then some glue, glitter like that. And let's see here. Oh yeah, the final touch I'm going to give this is I have some sequins, and I wanted to use some of these things up. Not that I'll finish them all, but using them counts.